Hey folks, and welcome to Rimworld 1.0 in our playthrough with the group we're calling the bad guys. We have a mad emu coming after Hans. Now the question is, do we have Hans just stand and fight by himself? Who else is close by? Steven's in bed. Steven's been struggling lately quite a bit, but we are going to get him up. They're going to come down here. Here, actually. And you know what? Hans is... I don't have faith that Hans can get a shot off and then run and get away. So I'm going to have Hans back up. Maybe to here, just to here. We don't need cover. Steven, actually pop out here, and then Hans. Those two should be able to handle the emu through this little corridor here. And I think we'll leave it there. Let's get this going. Yeah, plenty of time. Our turret even got a few shots off there. Steven. Big shot from Steven, big shot from Hans. That should hopefully slow it down enough where Hans can run one more time and stay out of the attack range. Because emus, man, they... Okay, great. Emus are dangerous. They seem like they claw out eyes and limbs and fingers and stuff all the time. But cool, thank you, Steven. Alright, it's about time to say goodbye to this area. We are very close. We do need to get another bedroom set up, actually. So who is Hans and Lecter? Hans, since you're not cooking and you're also constructing, let's reinstall you down here. Crap, I always forget to do this part first. There we go. We'll get that first. Hans. We'll reinstall you right there. And that'll stay your bed. Rain, Phoenix, unowned. Oh, Hans could be down here. And this could be Lecter. Although I feel like Lecter has the kind of the position of seniority. So for now, we're going to make this one Rain. And Lecter, we'll save this for Lecter, but until we get our stove moved down, I'm going to leave Lecter up here, especially with the research and stuff. Kind of everything he does is up in this area still. Oh, and look at this monumental occasion for us. The heal root is in the ground. Let's get these out of here. That's excellent. Got a rhino here. Let's see. Yeah, eventually we'll probably want a walled off farming area. Where we put that, I don't know. We still haven't got... Oh, it got forbidden. Damn it. It's going to spoil in 20 hours. Hopefully, I'm going to haul urgently. Someone will grab it. Maybe the hauling bot. I don't know. I don't know if the hauling bot acknowledges the haul urgently commands or not. I'm going to allow sowing on this again to get our wood coming back in. How are the Drago trees doing? 20% grown. Yeah, you can see, I mean, they don't take up every tile, so depending on your configuration, there's probably a way to do this more efficiently. But I'll be happy enough with this amount of trees. I don't see us going through a ton of wood, but I do want it coming in regularly. Move that stone because it's drawing over the tree, which is distracting me. How are these doing? Oh, these didn't... Some of these are doing better than others. Some of these are on fertile soil also, and the Drago tree has pretty good sensitivity to that. Well, oh, actually only 50%. What about potatoes? I think potatoes are actually not too sensitive to it. 40%. But the heal root, 100%. So these plots, I should just completely swap the potato and the heal root. Actually, I'm just going to make this down here heal root also. Eventually, I would like to get our farms looking a little bit nicer than just this, you know, whatever you want to call this. But for now, we just need a little bit of we just kind of need to focus on crop production, and we'll get it looking nice in the future. Oh, we're paused. Okay, let's get this going. Let's see, no world events going on at the moment, I don't think. We did become neutral with... Oh, the... Wait, no, we're still neutral with them. It's someone else. These guys? No, North Jado, is that them? Yeah, North Jado. Although their color is still kind of reddish. It says they're more of a blue over here. Something weird's going on with these mod colors. Or these faction colors. But yeah, so now that's two factions that are neutral that might visit, and that might be potential you know, targets for our malice. This wood all got deconstructed. That's good to see. Leave those 2 stone blocks. Power conduit. I guess it's fine there. Once we abandon this, I think we'll eventually mine out all this collapsed rock and repurpose. I mean, we've got some sandy areas here, which is a good spot for rooms, essentially, because we certainly can't grow anything on them. And they're not fast to walk on, so we'd probably want to room them and floor them or something. We'll see. How's our smoke leaf doing? 51 joints. Yeah, since Pre passed away, our drug production has kind of fallen down a bit. McBride. You do craft, but you're only a 1. And Nash, you're doing stone cutting. Hans, you will do joint making, but not before you smith and tailor. But we don't really have much smithing or tailoring going on. Oh, there you go, actually. Yeah, we do got to keep up with our pants and stuff. And you know, I'm going to go back into... We're back into standard mode now. So that's paste for all these guys, regular... And this is doing nothing, this teetotaler bill. I'm just going to delete it. I wish it worked. I wish you could be forced to take drugs on a schedule, but it's just not working. So we'll delete teetotaler. Well, it's being used, so we can't. So you do just no drugs, it's fine. And we'll delete teetotaler. Okay. And these guys will go back to their cowboy hats. Eventually, look at Rain's got his cowboy hat on now. We're low on bowler hats. Do we have any bills suspended or anything? Bowler hat's up there, it's just low priority. So right now our bills are set up simply to sustain the clothes our colonists wear. And that's fine for now. Eventually we'll want to expand that. This is unowned. This I would imagine would be Hans. Oh no, Hans took this one. Which I would have too. Okay. Okay, we are close. How's this coming along? This is done! Oh no, this has to get finished. But that's 1 wall and then we're done. I'm going to start queuing up the power lines. How's our steel going? Steel is climbing, so I'm guessing that Phoenix is now doing some mining now that we've bumped up that... well, it's not doing it from there. I don't know where that extra steel came from. I guess we've been doing some smelting. So that's probably it. I'm almost tempted to not allow marble here. No, that'll be fine. Okay, great. So, yeah, it's really a matter of getting this done. Oh, right, our power line. How do we want to get this rigged up here? I'm thinking just straight down this way, maybe. Although, I think it looks better coming from the corner. And then we got to go all the way around, which is probably not the best use of steel. It certainly isn't. But... it just looks better to me, so we'll just do it all through to that one. Probably only needed to go to here. Got our cow grazing. How's our animals doing here? Bull and cow. You're not pregnant. Maybe we got the dromedary. Is your tameness? Yeah, I don't know if you need to... Your wildness is so low that it's actually... We don't have to spend much time training you whatsoever. So that's good, because we don't really have a bunch of... Oh, look at this. Lecter, you're recovering, so that's fine, but... And even Steven. Even Steven, yeah. All of you, even Steven. We're going to take out these 3 animals. They're eating our crops. Yeah, we're having kind of a problem with the animals eating our crops. So we're going to have to look into maybe long-term farmland and keeping it fenced in. But anyway, let's get Phoenix involved, because this isn't going to be a pushover fight. Do we just... Who's missing from here? Nash? Where are you, Nash? You're way out there. What were you doing? Oh, what was that? Oh, is this steel floor? Oh, this is sterile tile? We probably want to remove that. But I'm going to wait until we get more situated. But yeah, we'll probably want to remove that. Nash... You instead just maybe come up to like here. And then you guys can start firing. Let's start with the rhino. It's a little bit further away. It's running. Still in range, though? Are you going to die on your own? 18 hours. I'm going to mark you up for hunting. Because I think you'll die before we start hunting you, and then someone will collect you. Ooh, Nash, yeah, you're a little bit too close to this. McBride is always in the midst of these, like, hunting attacks where her life is in danger. So you're revenging, but you're going for these guys. Hopefully not McBride. McBride's going in here anyway? Yeah, you are going for McBride. Yeah, they can just follow you indoors now. That used to not be the case, but keep going, McBride. That sloth could kill McBride easily. Okay, I think it took a swing, actually. So run behind your buddies here. Okay. Finish off. Well, Nash, why don't you go finish them off? No, I guess you need a certain skill level. Rain? Yeah, go finish off. Meanwhile... did this used to say 16 hours? I'm concerned this guy might get better on his own. Someone might go, oh, he's eating? Yeah, he's still hurt, but... Tell you what. We'll have Nash take a risk here. And it is revenging. So Nash, come run behind the turret. Actually, run over here. Oops, run here first and then go back up there. Alright. That went pretty well. Okay. Alright, stockpile's starting to fill up. Not a lot of junk, which is good, I don't think. This is all of our junk here. Normal flak pants, 43. Wait a minute, a good flak... Oh, only 34. Yeah, it deteriorates quite a bit when you attack someone that's wearing it. Because, you know, presumably it's absorbing damage. And that's hurting his deterioration rate. I guess is what's happening. Okay, how's our wiring going down here? Still gotta get that done. Once this is all wired up... Oh, this is actually working now. Okay. Construction botched. Once this... And looks like... Was that Phoenix helping out? That's good to see. Once these are all wired up... Did I set these... not power conduit, cooler. Select similar. Select all these 4 coolers. We want to get your temperature down to freezing. We'll go 28. Right, okay. That'll be a good indication of where we're at power-wise. Okay, boom. So this is done. Let's get you connected somewhere else. Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, you're powered up and now your line's not going across the whole thing. So this is all roofed now. Excellent. I'm going to unforbid basically all these other walls, because I do want these to be their own separate rooms for cleanliness reasons. And we do want to start double walling. We do want to finish this off. Oops. Yeah. We do want to finish off these walls and these walls. And these beds... we'll get a couple... Oh, these posts got finished. That's good to see. The beds I'll hold off on, because we'll probably transfer a lot of beds down here. So... It is time. I think this is going to be the biggest part of our move right here. So I want you like that. We want some light in here. Although I don't want that cord running across the ground, so we'll do that. We'll probably want a statue in here to make this nicer, you know, a little bit nicer than it would otherwise be. These we're going to hold open, actually. I don't want to wait for the doors every time we go in and out, but the door provides an important role, which is to separate this as its own room. So when we're cleaning, or sorry, when we're cooking, it's going to look at the cleanliness of the room to determine, you know, how likely we are to get food poisoning from that meal. So instead of looking in the entire room, it's just going to look in this little small room, which is going to have sterile tile, and we'll make it a higher priority for our cleaning bots. But anyway, cargo pods. Bunch of meat. Labrador Retriever meat. Keep it. Dog meat keeps falling from the sky. You know what, hold off on that. We'll go and round up a bunch of slag at some point, but right now, we don't want to do that much walking. Okay, cool. Things are coming along. How's our power? Let's maybe get more of a final power grid going here. We're going to want... Yeah, basically through this entire room. Just a big square? Yeah, I guess so. We'll probably want this to connect for just for a little backup redundancy. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a waste of steel, but we're going to need light down here. So we want this contained. Why wouldn't it let me do it here? Granite wall. How else are we looking here? We will eventually need power in here because we're going to put a, what do you call them? Little satellite for trade. Orbital, it's orbital something. Alright, so that's being moved. Let's see. We're going to want to, man, we're going to want to start flooring some of this stuff too. What about these? Well, we'll see where our power's at. I'm surprised it's full. Are these up? They're not up yet. Okay, once they're up, I'm expecting a big dip. I should have waited to unforbid this until you got the power lines finished. Can you? Oh, we probably can't build here. Hold on. Phoenix, once you're done with that, oh yeah, this is not going to work. Power conduit, cancel. Oh shoot. Say, could you build there? You can. Okay, so we'll just kind of go out in front of it. I guess it'll be visible to everyone, so it'll be kind of ugly, but that'll be fine. We'll just kind of loop around. And maybe we'll take it down once this full square is finished. Yeah, Phoenix is crushing it right now. I'd love you for you to get this one done first, though. One more, just a bit more. Where are you going? You're building power conduit? Yeah, hopefully this one. I want you to come down here. Okay, here he comes. He's got 35 steel, so he'll easily be able to finish this right now. Construction botched. And then this one. You had 35 steel. Where'd all that go? Okay, cool. These are now on. They're shooting for a temperature of 28 degrees. See the temperature dropping. This is going to be tough for them. We might have to... I mean, the double wall will help eventually. We might also maybe build a wall here or something and turn this into like an indoor portion of the base, which will help cool all these rooms too. I mean, yes, these will be venting hot air, in which case we'd maybe make a little wall here and have this unroofed, little outdoor courtyard area just for venting. Yeah, but damn. Okay, so the stove is being moved. Got lights in here. Yeah, let's start moving everything. Sandstone bed. So, cancel you. Let's get... oh, this still needs to be built. I didn't check power. This is an absolute shocker. And again, what do we have? 2 windmills, 2 solar panels. Grid excess stored. Okay, so the grid storage is plummeting right now. Although I guess that's not too fast. Especially given we've got very little wind and no sun. Batteries are hanging in there. But we did get them fully charged. Okay, there goes the stove. That's great. I'll be interested to see what happens during the day. If we can get them maxed out again, that means that we could probably get away with just one more battery. But pretty soon, we're probably going to want to get some power. Although I kind of would love to jump over to geothermal. That'll keep us set for a good long while. Okay, great. Are these all the same bills now? Okay, so this is where it's time to kind of... A lot of these are set to certain stockpiles. I think I might just have to kill all of these for now. How do we want to do this? So these stockpiles just have to go. Eventually it'll become prisoner food. Delete. I'm turning you off. This is just going to be out of commission for now. Or maybe I'll put like hay here or something. Yeah, we're going to have to... So these bills... Oops, that's not good. Where are we? There we go. These bills... We'll just have to go through them for a moment. This one can't be done. So look everywhere. Yeah, sure. And then drop on floor. Your ingredient radius is not unlimited. It's just kind of the kitchen. Psychite tea, do forever. Drop on floor. Ingredient radius. This is going to become like its own drug shed at some point. We'll make a psychite tea area. Look everywhere, drop on floors. Okay, so this kind of just defaulted back to look everywhere and drop on floor. Instead of take to best, instead of taking to a specific stockpile. Oh no, that's what these are. No, okay. So those... We're going to have to suspend the human meat ones for now. And maybe I'll do that off camera. I'll set that up because it's going to take kind of something similar to what we had up here, where we've got kind of differentiated stockpile zones within this freezer. And I kind of want to think about that, or maybe just hold off for a bit. In the meantime, you don't have any bills, right? Yeah, so we want you to butcher creature. Do forever. We need to stockpile for our food. So everything here... How's this going to be? Yeah, just everywhere. Temperature is actually 28, but a heat wave, I would be shocked if it stayed at 28, so... Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be clear all important. I don't really want meals in here. Actually, so I'll make it preferred and I will allow meals. And then this stockpile will be important for meals. So meal overflow can go here. Raw food, chocolate. Sure. And I think that's it. I mean, certain things like the leaves. Oh, I want the leaves, actually. Psychite leaves, at least. Excuse me. So yeah, psychite leaves. Psychoid leaves. Smoke leaf, no. We'll be rolling them somewhere else. And even heel root, which needs to be refrigerated, but we're going to go through it faster. I mean, it lasts like a year, I think, in room temperature. And I don't see it staying around that long for us. These are all set to mine, correct? Okay, so that will happen. I'm going to go ahead and cancel these. We will build the end tables at some point, and I'll move the beds down here. Let's reconnect you to get your wire out of the way. Oh, let's unforbid all this. Damn. We're going to be ready to move here. Oh, and this should also have fresh corpses. Not rotten. Animal corpses. Human-like. No, not yet. I don't know what I'm going to think about what we do with the human corpses off camera. I got a major break risk. We're also going to make kibble. But kibble is only going to... Don't you have X? I'm only going to allow hay. And not any vegetables. So hay and meat. I think you need meat. And maybe we'll just make... You know, maybe for now... Certainly human meat for our kibble. Take the best stock. Just drop on floor. We'll have our haulers grab it, and they'll go up to the where our animals are. We might have to move some of that stuff around. Otherwise, it'll be a little bit too spread out. And do that forever for now. Oh, one more forbidden tile here. And, oh, one more zone. So now we need a zone for our meals. This will be important. Clear all. Important. Fine meal, lavish meal, simple meal. Excellent. Phoenix and Rain, unowned. So this is now going to be for Lecter. And not Hans also. Let's see. Hans here. Cool. And then we got wood coming in. Let's build some of this stuff for our bad guys. I want our bad guys to be happy. I mean, we're going to churn through the other guys. That's fine. But I want it to, I don't want to just ignore everyone. I want to take care of our core group. McBride is on an assaulting spree. The final straw was a decent barrack. This place is decent. I'm going to go insult everyone. And we want to start moving these statues down now. Let's see. These rooms. So let's start reinstalling all this. Yeah, we're moving everything. So we want one here. And one here. And then we've got a couple single beds. Great. Oh, this is masterwork. I need to remember this because I want this to eventually be like maybe one of our first hospital beds. Until we get the actual hospital beds. And here, do we have exactly the right number of beds for this? We'll reinstall you here. And we're just going to keep this room empty. Well, because eventually I want these to be royal beds, but... Okay, so we need to start moving some recreation and things. Maybe for now I'll move some of that stuff down here. We need another horseshoe pin, that's for sure. Well, we have two. Let's get this one reinstalled, like, out here. Let's get these statues moved. On the sides there. One for each of our bad guys. There. Oh, that research is up there too. Yeah, we gotta get that research moved. This will be temporary. Oh yeah, right. We're gonna do there. Yeah, let's do here for now. And then we'll do the manager desk somewhere similar. Maybe like there. Or I could have it in here, like near Lecter. Here's fine. Let's see. Oh, we do want the smoke pop moved somewhere too. Food bench for Steven. We've got a statue here. We'll reinstall for Hans. And then this one, I guess, we'll give to our barracks. Oh no, I wanted this in the kitchen. This room's going to be tough for right now, so yeah. It's not going to be a fun place to work. We want the chess table, I guess, in here, although eventually I see like not even allowing anyone that's not a true bad guy in here. But for now, we can do a little chess here. With some stools. Another major break risk. I'm sort of just ignoring those as they pop up. I know that we've got guys that, yeah, you were insulted, we're butchering. Yeah, I mean... You eat nutrient paste, you live in barracks, and you live with cannibals and butchers, and I kind of assume you're always going to be close to breaking. So now the next question. So this, I think, will make a good prison, and we'll kind of shrink this up a bit, maybe just fill it with human meat and hay and stuff like that. Steven's binging on food. So we want our tea and our joints somewhere accessible to these guys. Maybe just at the end of the table for now. End of the table? Yeah, for now. Reinstall you there. And then we'll need the little crafting spot set up for... Oh shit, Psychoid was going to be moved in here. That's fine. Same with our animals. Oh, I no longer want fresh corpses here. Actually, maybe I just don't want animal corpses there. Human corpses there is fine. Okay. Probably don't want mechanoid stuff there either, but we're not quite... We don't even have a machining table, so I'm not too worried. This table, I think, will stay for future prisoners. Oh, these are smoke leaf leaves, right. So what I want to spread this up, or spread this out in a different way here. I would love 2 crafting spots, although we don't really have the manpower for 2. Say that's eventually going to be a desk. Say we have like 2 like that, and then we move our smoke leaf shelf so it's right behind these guys. How much wood is stools? Oh, we'll forget the stools for now. These have their same bills, right? No, they don't. Make smoke leaf joint. Do forever. Details. I want that radius small. Just stay right here. And I'm going to copy you and put you on the other one. Okay. So they won't really do anything unless this shelf is full. And they're going to drop on floor. I don't think I set that actually. Yeah, drop on floor. Otherwise it sort of defeats the purpose of having the materials so close to them. I want them to be able to just crank them out, and then hopefully, you know, a stack gets hauled to where they need to go. The problem is, sometimes your haulers they're the ones that suffer because they start hauling one at a time instantly, and they can never do anything else, but I think it still leads to more production long term. So here's Lecter, making meals. The temperature in here is holding nicely. Then again, it's only 73 outside, and it gets much hotter around here. And we are heading into the traditional summer month, which I do suspect is a little bit hotter than the other months, even though it's permanent summer. Okay. So a lot of moving to do, but we are officially underway. Once these all get moved out, I'm going to no longer hold this door open. We'll put some sleeping spots for prisoners. All this stuff is getting moved, yeah. Oh, these food hoppers. Right, we've got a problem. Clear all for now. Copy settings. So what do we want to do? Food hopper. Select similar. And paste settings. Now these should all have nothing allowed. Okay, great. Yeah, we're not using it yet. Now, these are currently disabled. So, what do we... I guess everything's fine. Except human meat. And insect meat. So I'm going to make, like, let's see, I kind of want to go, like, half. I'll go 3 of them meat. Yeah, that's all I'll do. 3 of them meat, 3 of them vegetables. Okay, that's already set. Okay. So we'll copy these settings. Paste settings. 4 of them vegetables, rather. Vegetarian. Yeah. No berries, though. We kind of want to take those on our trips. Same with the agave fruit. Although, actually, I need to look into that. Agave fruit, I don't know if you can eat that raw without a debuff. Everything else is fine. Actually, no, but we'll just cook with this. Put in the stuff that lasts forever. No, actually, I'm only... okay. Yeah, everything except berries. Berries will take on caravans, potentially. That's the only reason I don't want them on here. Animal products. I don't know. Actually, milk does pretty well on caravans too, so we'll hold off. And we'll copy those settings and put them on the other 3. Okay, so we should see the hoppers move. This will be the new nutrient paste. You guys can't even get in through here. Only can come in this door. That's fine. Okay. I feel like we've turned a corner. Power is becoming an issue again, but, you know, I'm going to even turn this off for now. You take 200? Yeah, that's not a ton, but It'll save us quite a bit. Oh, we want to move this telescope down too. We'll probably be doing some fighting there, so maybe just out here. Okay. Yeah, we're seeing the power fluctuations now. I'm going to unforbid that. Although, we actually forgot to check it to see if our batteries were filling up during the day. And if so, it might just be a matter of one more battery. Yeah, I'm going to cancel. Build copy. I kind of wish there was a way to get the materials back without deleting the blueprint. But it's no big deal. Batteries are a little bit cheaper. Yeah, I'm going to sneak one more out here. Where, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a row like here. Something like that. We will have to make sure we roof this. Let's do all of it for now. Okay. Machining finally finished. I'm going to go ahead and queue that table up right now. Start making our own armor. We need to get chairs for all these stations too. And I do want to put... I left these open to put statues in at some point to kind of pretty up the room. Seeing some stone cutting happening. That's great, although we're kind of filling up on stone quite a bit. We have tons of marble, so that means we'll get our art going again. Although I think I might focus on researching... Oh, microelectronics took geothermal's place. Did I do that? I guess that's fine. We do want to get our trade going. That'll accelerate everything. Cool, this double wall will help a bit. Steven, instead of mining that, start mining that and then that. You look like you're a crappy miner. Although the marble's kind of soft. You're 4. That's fine. Okay, cool. Now we've got this entrance free. McBride's going to our nutrient paste. Cool, it feels like we're mostly moved. These benches got to get down, though. Fire... Oh, and the robots, too. Yeah, let's get the robots. Guess I'll put them in our main barracks. Hauling bot 2, not the bot, I want the station, yeah. Okay. Oh, we need this little baby here, this psychic emanator. Let's see, what's the range on this? New lovers, can't wait to see who that is. Do I want to help out these guys? Or just really max out the bad guys' moods. I think I'll start it in the workshop. Maybe tuck it in like right here. And then we'll also affect the bedroom of our most senior bad guy. That'll be fine. So we got new lovers. Stephen flirted with McBride by lauding her muscles. Very nice. They're now lovers. So isn't McBride Hans's ex-girlfriend or ex-wife? Yeah, Hans is your ex-husband. You love Hans, by the way, even more than your current lover. Hans still doesn't think anything of you. Although Hans is a psychopath, so chit-chat doesn't affect his relationship. So it's probably hard for him to grow those things. Yeah, you got all these beds are being moved. I'd love to see that happen. You haven't been queued up to move yet, though. Good, so that'll be all the bad guys, even though we don't have 5 bad guys, but I'll be fine with that. Yes, a lot of moving to do. Probably this battery might help. We might have to get another one of these going. I'll just queue it up. Okay, cool. So I would say that's the biggest chunk of the move we've accomplished, and we're lucky that we didn't get attacked like in the midst of that. But I'm gonna break you back. I'm gonna put you in this prison area. Actually, no, not reinstall there. Reinstall in here. That's a long way to go for our prison, and we'll have to figure out where we move this and this stockpile. But I'm glad to see this is being emptied and moved over here. And I guess we smelted a bunch of steel. Yeah, we got 500. Components I haven't checked in a while. We're keeping them up. I mean, it's very easy to run low on components, but I find that if you kind of just buy them whenever you get the opportunity, even though they're expensive, it just makes things much easier. Okay, cool. Well, I think we'll leave it there. I love the progress we made this episode. I'm seeing this as a prison, although it's sort of far, but then again, we'll maybe just have to kind of pick one colonist to kind of do the wardening and stuff. And actually, then again, if they can get their own meals, then they're pretty much set. We don't need to do much other than negotiate, which you can only do every day, every couple of days, so it won't be a walk we take that frequently, I'm guessing. And we'll even leave the table in for them, and these crafting spots we don't want anymore, actually. Get rid of those. Yeah, I'm cool with this, and if we get a prisoner, we can turn on the fridge. Well, maybe we'll put some hay in here. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll put hay in here. And then assuming many prisoners come from raids, the rest... I don't know if we can put just a body on here. No, we can't put a corpse on here, but we'll put a little butcher block. We'll keep bodies in here. We'll butcher them up in here. Oh, and if they're also eating hay, we can also make kibble in here as the time comes. Maybe occasionally Hannibal can make a meal for himself. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, good progress. Still some things to move down, but I feel like we're mostly down on this end as opposed to mostly up here. And that feels good. And we'll do some tweaks and keep moving forward. All right, I thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.